Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rock of the Country. I'm Don, where I do non-pop country music reactions, and Jamey Johnson certainly fits in that category of non-pop. He's a Texas artist. He performs mostly on the Texas music scene. I'm not quite sure where Jamey's originally from. He could be an Okie, but I know you guys will let me know. But Jason House made a gift for me to do Jamey's Freedom to Stay. And Jason said, it doesn't get any better than Jamey doing Waylon. There's a Waylon song. So we're going to get into this one. Jason, thank you for the gift to the channel. Jason made a gift for me to do this one. And so I get on them right away. All right, guys, here we go. Freedom to Stay, live. Jamey's the real deal, man.
I tied my band down, took my pack from the floor. You were still sleeping as I stood at the door.
He's commanding this audience.
Once more I was leaving, for God only knows where. And that's when it hit me, I was already there.
It's rough, though.
I could ramble a million miles or more, never find that look that I've seen in your eyes before. You gave me the freedom,
yeah,
to go my own way. But you gave me much more. You gave me the freedom to stay.
This is just brilliantly developed.
So I keep on running, just a wish on a star. Searching for heaven when I know where you are.
Who wrote this? Did Waylon write it?
Life is just empty when you're old. Wherever you're going, Lord, it's great to be home. I could ramble a million miles or more, never find that look that I've seen in your eyes before. You gave me the freedom to go my own way. You gave me much more.
This is unbelievable.
You gave me the freedom to stay.
I understand this song. I bet a lot of folks do, but good God.
I love Waylon Jennings. Thank you.
Yeah, you're right, Jason. It doesn't get much better than Jamey doing Waylon. I mean, Waylon, these two are peas of the same pod. They were their own man. They could sing a ballad. And I mean, you see these boys were coming down the street, you wouldn't think, oh, they're balladeers. They have a sensitivity. They understand artistry and performance and patience, and they have it. You wouldn't. And then he pulls this off. And Jamey does this. I mean, and they both have deeper voices, and that commands attention when a dude has a deeper voice. I don't know. I'd have to think about for a female when they have the deeper raspy voice, like Gretchen can go deeper and raspy, and she can also go high. That also commands your attention. But there's something about a ballad when a rough looking dude and just could come out with this. And that audience, I mean, there are a few woos going on at different times, but for the most part, that place was quiet. Just hearing what he was saying, singing. I don't know if they knew the song. I imagine the audience did. I don't know what Outlaw, celebrating the music of Waylon Jennings. All right, so I guess this was, and the audience would have known Waylon's music and this song. But about the content, the lyrical content, you gave me the freedom to leave. You also gave the deeper part of that is the freedom to stay. And so there are relationships. I know from my life coaching practice and just from people that I know in life that relationships break up and then they come back together, break up, come back to some are more, I don't know, what's the word, tempestuous or just, volatile. A lot more arguing, a lot more opinionated, not as patient, not as listening, not as penetrating thought and emotion, trying to understand the other and where they're coming from. And so you've got the vacillations back and forth, and then they come back together. But I don't know if it's true that in a relationship like that, one of the two gives the other one the freedom to stay more than the other one would. They probably both give each other that. But in this song, it was obvious the dude had his bag ready to go. It was established right out of the chute in the beginning of the song. And then he was figuring out where he could go. And he's like, I'm already there. I'm already here. And where am I going to go? I look in her eyes and there you go. And that is the way it works, though. The grounding thoughts in life, they're generally very simple. Like when I was taking care of my mother in Florida because I didn't want her dying in a nursing home. So I spent, it was a little over a year and a half that she was, from time of diagnosis to time she passed away. And the grounding thought I had in my mind, I went down from Jersey to take care of her. And I was down there for over 2 years. Because after she passed, then you settle the estate and all this stuff. And I remember my grounding thought was, I didn't want her dying in a nursing home because I can't imagine staring up at a strange ceiling in the last weeks or months of your life. Like she'd been in that home she was with my stepdad for 20 years. And I just thought, man, imagine going in and so a lot of these homes that they go in, they have like fluorescent lights above you. And I'm thinking, God, fluorescent lights suck to have on you all day. She knew the comfort of home. And so these grounding thoughts are really simple. And in a relationship, there's usually one primary thing among many others that attracts you to that person. And in this song, it was that look in her eyes. And we can all relate to that. And sometimes it's a smile, but always you want the person's heart. You'd like to vibe with the person intellectually or in that regard. But human beings are so dynamic and in a relationship, that's rarely going to happen between men and women. Men are simpler in so many ways. And women, you guys spin out a lot more. And you know it too, because you've not only told me that, but I just know from my life coaching practice in the dance studio I used to own that you guys spin out a lot more easily than we do. And so, but I mean, it works. There's something about that other person that you just can't leave. You don't want to give up. So Jason, all right, I'm going to rate this song and my experience of it. and it was a 9.8. Especially in the beginning, just the first 2 minutes or so before the other instruments came in, it was just acoustic, a little harmonica came in, and that was it. So that is a hell of a song right there. That's a hell of a rendition of Waylon's song. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. You can thank Jason House for that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.